Hello, Sonoma County. Welcome back to our channel. And if you're watching this video, odds are you have a more high-end or luxury home, likely here in Sonoma County. And you may be wondering what the steps are to list a home of your caliber for maximum success. Well, that's exactly what this video is about. We're going to talk about what is the luxury real estate market like here in Sonoma County, how to handle the listing process for a higher end or luxury home, what our team maybe is focusing on more specifically, and how maybe we can help in that process as well. But before we dive into that, I'm Morgan DeVincenzi with Sullivan Group Real Estate, and we help people move into, out of, and all around Sonoma County every single year. So if you're thinking about making that move, trying to figure out how to list your home to be able to move up or move on or move out, we can absolutely help, and we'd love to answer your questions. I'll put my info here on the screen real quick, and I'll do it at the end as well. And absolutely, if you find this helpful, we look forward to answering your questions and putting a plan in place for your specific goals. One area that we've really focused on in our business to better serve our clients is really honing in our listing process, being able to communicate that to our clients upfront so they know exactly what to expect, and enhancing the level of service and care provided to each of our home seller clients especially. So every home that we list kind of receives this high-end luxury type service in the listing process. You know, we kind of have this theory, and maybe this is just a little sunshine and rainbows, but that's kind of the way we roll around here, that Sonoma County as a whole is a high-end and luxury community. Every neighborhood's a little bit different, but it is absolutely a luxury to live in this community, and it's a great place that draws a ton of tourism and attention, and celebrities come and vacation here or weekend here, and there's absolutely a reason. So when we really honed in our listing process, we had our high-end and luxury clients most in mind, and we've adapted a lot of these different techniques to all listings that we handle here in Sonoma County. The Sonoma County luxury market is really interesting. You think of a high-end or a luxury home, I think most people kind of immediately picture a nice sized lot, a mini mansion, or some large modern farmhouse in 2024. That's kind of the vibe people are going for. And that's not wrong, and we have plenty of those across Sonoma County. But what's really fun is the variety of high-end and luxury real estate here in Sonoma County. We have everything from more subdivision style estate homes. We have rural properties with 10, 20, 100 acres, and that kind of falls into the luxury or high-end market. And then we have things in between. We have hilltop homes, we have riverfront properties, we have vineyard homes. I mean, it really is endless how the high-end and luxury market can be categorized, and that's where we like to really kind of dance to the beat of our own drum with each unique listing, because each of those different listings that I just went through deserve their own marketing plan, because they're going to have their own buyer pool, but they all deserve maximum exposure and hands-on white glove service. To start the process of listing a high-end or luxury home here in Sonoma County, we first and foremost start with that market research. If you let us know that you have a beautiful property at 123 Luxury Street, our first step is going to be to meet with you, to see the house in person, have you tour us through, tell us all about the property, everything you may have done, all the information you were provided when you purchased the home or built the home, and we'll digest all of that information and then go back to the market and research, how does this compare to the other homes that were sold? What is the appraised value on a property like this? What is the comparative market value on a property like this? Who is the target audience when we list the home that this property is most likely going to be geared towards? Is it going to be the executive estate style audience? Is it going to be a little bit more of the rural homestead, second home type audience? Or is it going to be something entirely different? Based on how your home is set up and all the different amenities that are included, we will take that into account as part of the marketing process. And we'll get into that in just a little bit. But how we choose and how we focus that target audience is going to dictate the the success of the listing. That target audience will understand their demographics and their needs and their lifestyle and their preferences, and we'll make sure to show that off in your property and make sure to get your property in front of those types of people as well. Once we have a little bit of the game plan and kind of understand where your home falls within the market, then we look a little closer at your home itself. Does it need a refresh? How do we make sure that we enhance the visual feel of the property and the condition of the property to really show its best when we take it to market? Of course, this may mean some touch-up paint. Do we do some light renovation? Do we need to bring in some landscaping? Are there areas in the house that need a little bit more or less improvement? Paint goes a long ways. Even on larger estate homes or more rural style properties, curb appeal still matters, and we're going to really put an emphasis on that in our preparation process. Like any home at almost any price point, the kitchen and the baths really are most important to buyers. So we'll really look at your kitchen and bath styles and figure out, based on what your goal sales price is, if those styles and those conditions make sense. Or maybe if we need to make a few adjustments, we'll work that in and make sure the numbers still work for you. Last thing is to declutter and deep clean. We want to make sure that your home shines. It's going to be beautiful online, but it also has to be beautiful in person. When those buyers take the time out of their busy schedules, maybe they're traveling in from another area to come and see your stunning property, and it has to show just as well in person. Luckily for you, in the preparation process, we have an amazing list of local vendors and businesses that we partner with and provide extraordinary service to our clients when it comes to getting some touch-up paint done, or putting in some new flooring, or sprucing up a bathroom, or landscaping. So don't worry about that. We have everyone you may need. Once the home is dialed in and clean and refreshed and feeling good, now we think about staging. When you are selling a million or multi-million dollar home, the home must be positioned correctly. How we live in our homes and how we prefer our furniture setup for ease of living is going to be very different than how we use the property to really show off the spaces and best highlight the features of the home. We have several different contacts that we would be happy to connect you with and that are part of our team in preparing a home, from a project manager and a stager that specifically uses your high-end furniture and art and belongings to do the rearranging and work with what you have, and she'll bring in some extra spruce items, a few accessories, or help you pack up some of the things that are maybe taking away from the beautiful fireplace in between the bookcases that are full. Simple things like that go a really long ways. Depending on what your plans are, if you're planning to pack up and move out before listing the home, we can bring in a full stager with stunning furniture to really complement the style of the home and still always work to elevate that modern and contemporary feel that most buyers are looking for these days. We always want to mirror and match the style of your home with the staging and the marketing for your target audience. All right, we have a pretty good plan. The house is looking great. It's staged to perfection. Now we revisit that price. And it's not so much that we didn't have a price in mind from the beginning, but the market fluctuates. If it's been several months between preparation and now getting ready to list the home, we want to make sure we look at where the value of your home is based on what is currently on the market and what is currently sold, and how do we strategize the marketing number of a listing with the sales price, which is the goal of the listing process. Those are two very different things, and we work with our clients and hope that they trust us to know the market, to know the target audience, and to have the marketing avenues to achieve this goal. Oftentimes, the listing price that is marketed on a property is not necessarily the end-all be-all number of what a seller is hoping to get out of the home, but it's likely the number that is to attract the most amount of eyes to the property and maximize the exposure to find the right buyer, or bonus multiple buyers to really get you that strong sales price. As we're working through the marketing process to get ready to be on market, we're utilizing some of our pre-market tools as well. We strategize even before your home is on the market, starting to share this property with our network here in Sonoma County and beyond. We are brokered with eXp Realty and part of the luxury division, so we have an in-house pre-market opportunity to be able to market to our entire brokerage that has a high number of high net worth individuals looking for properties likely just like yours. buyers. We're also putting out a few teasers on our social media platform that is very well followed. You're watching us on one of them now, to give an idea of what will be coming up on market. Our marketing package is something that we really pride ourselves on. It is a really in-depth, nothing to be missed package, just as your home deserves. Of course, we have the very high-end luxury photos with our photo team coming in. They do a walkthrough. Of course, you have a listing video. We are a YouTube team. It would be a miss to not have a YouTube video of your stunning property. And we get tens of thousands of views on our property videos just here on YouTube, let alone our other property videos on our other social media channels as well. These luxury properties have so much to show. So the property videos, as well as the virtual tours or walkthroughs, really enhance the online appeal of the property to bring more buyers into your home. Of course, we utilize drone footage for so many of these luxury properties, whether it's a more moderate lot, but you have a stunning backyard kitchen and pool, or maybe you are on a more rural property and you have more space that we need to show off. Our team is well equipped to do that. Once we have all these materials, we put them to use, of course, online, on our social channels, but then also in more of those traditional forms as well, in brochures, in mailings, in flyers to the neighborhoods, and also send it out via email to our immense network of agents to make sure everybody knows the property is available. As I mentioned before, we are part of eXp Realty's luxury division, and we are so honored to be the luxury team with eXp here in Sonoma County. What does that mean for you? It means enhanced marketing to truly high net worth buyers and homeowners across the world, as well as locally in our own backyard. Through this network of agents, we are able to share your property with those that work with similar clients at a similar caliber of affluent. Through the eXp Luxury Division, we partner with agents across the country and across the world that have clients just like you, that can afford properties just like this, and maybe idolizing an idea of a Sonoma County or wine country property to move in and live in long term. This is exactly what we hope for. Additionally, we get to share your home in the Wall Street Journal, in the Robb Report, in Haven, in Barron's, in many other publications that are geared to a more affluent clientele and those that are more suited for the luxury or high-end real estate that you will be soon selling. Of course, there's so much to go over in this whole listing process, but we will also walk you through inspections and making sure the property is in great shape, making sure that you have all your disclosures and documentation. We have a wonderful team. We have a client care coordinator that handles so much of this listing process. They are essentially our home seller concierge alongside of us to make sure everything goes smoothly. And then we have our transaction coordinator. She facilitates all of the paperwork that is going to happen as we're getting the property ready for the market. And then once we've secured a buyer and we're going through the sales process. So we make sure all the I's are dotted, T's are crossed, you are legally covered, and everything will be fully explained to you. Even if this is not your first home sale or purchase, it's not something most do every day, and the forms change, and we want to make sure you feel confident and comfortable every step of the way. Our team is more than prepared to discuss your next move and potentially listing your high-end or luxury home here in Sonoma County. We really pride ourselves on open communication, being honest, sometimes to a fault, about what you should anticipate with your timeline of selling your home and or the pricing that you should expect on your property. And we really are going to work hand in hand and alongside of you each step of the way. Our whole team partners with you to make sure that it's a success and hopefully mitigate any unneeded stress along the way, as these home sales are a big deal. Hopefully this video gave you a little bit more insight on how in-depth we work with our clients to make their home sale a success. And we would love to talk to you about maybe our more tailored approach for your specific selling needs and your moving plans and your unique property here in Sonoma County. We really look forward to chatting more with you and providing you a little bit more information about what this would look like for your journey specifically. Again, I promised I would put my information here on the screen, so go ahead and jot it down, take a screenshot of this, or just punch it into your phone and call me now. And I would love to get connected with you and learn a bit more. Go ahead and hit like if you enjoyed this video, tap subscribe so you can see more content, and hit the bell so you'll even be notified when we release more helpful content about all things Sonoma County and Sonoma County real estate. Thanks so much for watching.